Hola. Siege and I are all together. She's got her goggles on, life preserver, all set to go for this week. Laying out here in the Arizona sun, the backyard. We got the pool toys, everything ready to go. We are all set for our Labor Day weekend. But we just wanted to, Siege has got her goggles. We just want to be able to help you out. Maybe you're ready to, hey girl, maybe you're ready to take a trip soon where there's pools, beaches, all kinds of great things. So we have just a couple tips for you so you can check them all out. SeaJay will help. The first one, I think probably one of the most important ones, sunscreen. You don't have sunscreen, you got problems. Because if you don't have that sunscreen early on, the rest of your vacation, your weekend, ruined. Because you're sitting in the room with ice, your skin's all red and burning. Speaking from experience, this is a knowledgeable topic. So when you go to maybe, let's say, Punta Cana or maybe Cancun, you're staying at a playa resort, gotta have plenty of this. You wanna be by the pool, right? Next thing, you gotta have, really important, cash. Lots of it. Now these are big bills, but I'm just showing you gotta have cash. Why do you have to have cash? Take one of these big bills, get about maybe 50 singles and 10 fives. Because you want to go to a nice resort where you're taken care of. And you want to tip these people. Have plenty of cash on hand. Last thing you want to do is have a bunch of 20s. And trust me, speaking from experience once again, you're not going to tip people with 20s. So go to the bank. I know all my old chiefs out there, we know what, especially this time of the year, going to the bank and getting those $100 bills in sequential order. You just don't have to get them in sequential order. Just get a bunch of small bills and you're set at that resort. You take care of the person, I guarantee you they will take care of you. So the next one, that's right, shades, sunglasses. You gotta have sunglasses. You wanna look like me, right? You wanna be in the sun, to look like me. SeaJay, where'd your goggles go? She had enough of her goggles. But she doesn't need shades, but she knows what the deal's all about. So sunglasses. Last one, or the fourth one, especially for me, you're follically challenged, but really anybody I recommend, gotta have a hat. You don't have that hat, bad things are gonna happen. Nothing worse, especially if you're follically challenged and you get a sunburn up there. It's miserable, straight up. What are you doing, little one? What are you doing? So make sure you have a hat. Last one, especially, probably the most important one, if you're traveling out of country, don't forget it. Passaporte, your passport. Don't forget your passport. If you don't have your passport, you've got problems. Especially when you get to the airport, the first thing they're gonna ask you, let me see your passport. I forgot. Do like a triple check before you leave. Here's the real tip, here's the secret travel tip. Make multiple copies of your passport. Put the copies, yours, your spouse, your children, whatever, put sets of copies in your suitcase, sets of copies in your wife, maybe in the backpacks, have them all over the place. And then, I'm your travel agent, make sure I have copies of all those. So after you clear customs, for whatever reason, somehow you lose your passport somewhere in Mexico, Spain, anywhere, we'll get you to the consulate, you'll have a copy, get to the consulate or the embassy right away, and they'll get you a new passport, and life will be good. Life is all good. So, those are the 5 travel tips to make your vacation comfortable, easy, and all that. The other thing I just want to talk to you real quick, I want to touch bases on, before we get out of this hot Arizona heat, and SeaJay the Diva is about ready to quit on me here. Groups. If you got like a reunion you have, a high school, college, Bonamashard reunion, maybe a wedding, whatever, let me take care of all the details. Let me get your whole group together. Me and SeaJay can do that, no problem. She's an expert at groups. We'll get you all together, and if you need me to escort the group so I take all the worries off while you're in the destination, I can do that too. We set that group up and the group's big enough, we can do it. The key with a big group like that, you got to plan. You got to plan, I'd say, at least a year in advance. So, on that note, me and SeaJay want to make sure everybody out there has a great Labor Day weekend, and you hang out with all your friends, and you're good. All right?